Hello, my name is Ben. Today I'm going to talk about screen time and its impacts. Screen time is a problem for everyone and it can lead to brain damage and more. Early data from an NIH study that began in 2018 indicates that children who spent more than 2 hours a day on screen time related activities scored lower on language and thinking tests, and some children with more than 7 hours a day of screen time related activities experienced thinning of their brains. This, of course, makes it obvious that too much screen time is bad. But many of us are very much dependent on technology as it helps us in tasks like finding a recipe, checking the weather, and more. So how do we make sure we don't use screen time and devices too much? Physical issues like obesity can occur when you are sitting in your seat and on your technology. Sitting, of course, makes you fatter since you are not exercising. Other problems like back and neck problems can occur when you are sitting in your seat and on your technology, like with obesity, as your posture normally goes down when you are doing so, which leads to back and neck problems. Dr. Cooper from Stellar Health says device screens produce blue light, which is part of the light spectrum most active in our sleep cycle. Stimulation of this part of the brain suppresses production of melatonin, making it difficult for many people to turn off their brains and fall asleep. Because of this, screen time in babies may have a bigger impact. Babies need to have a lot of REM sleep, aka rapid eye movement sleep, as it helps in development in language. But because of screen time and device-related things, a baby can lose sleep time, which can dampen how much REM sleep a baby can get. Data from an NIH study says infants at 12 months of age who were exposed to screen media in the evening had a 28-minute decrease in sleep time duration on weekdays compared to children who were not exposed to screen media in the evening. Moreover, infants at 6 months and 12 months who were exposed to screen media after 7 p.m. both experienced a lower 12-month sleep time duration compared to children who are not exposed to screen media. Screen time is bad. Screen time has lots of problems, from obesity and anxiety to also simply health. But even though screen time has this many problems, we all know that screen time is very important to us humans as it allows people to communicate faster and more effectively. So the best ways to avoid too much screen time can be found with a dopamine detox or just simply limiting time on technology. How this works is you keep your brain away from high dopamine producing stuff and your brain decides to replace it with healthier options such as playing basketball or other sports to replace playing video games. So to help dampen the effects of screen time, you can also just tell your friends about it. Thank you for listening to my speech.